The stone absorbs my attention. It absorbs my love almost, and I think that is what makes it attractive to other people. That attention that you've put into it. So I've always made sculpture ever since I could hold a chisel. I've been making things. I suppose it's just natural forms that one sees in all sorts of different situations within nature that crop up within my work. Quite often people say, well, how do you glue all these bits of stone together? And they're amazed to discover that they're not actually made from hundreds of different blocks of stone. They're made from a single block of stone. I buy blocks of stone in Italy or in Portugal, blocks of marble. I seem to have settled on marble because it's a wonderful material and I enjoy working it. This sculpture is going to be quite similar to the one I carved before, and it's going to look, rather than like a stack of books with a twist, it's going to be more like a stack of squared off mushroom forms all on top of each other, wobbling upwards. At least that's what I'm hoping. The idea for a sculpture comes from my history, from looking at other things I've made and taking on that line further. So I refer back to where I've been before and then push the idea forward. But these pieces, obviously very technically difficult to make, born out of the circular pieces, but now with a twist. And so much of the work is in that middle bit, working in between, where it's very hard to get at. You bang your fingers whenever you try and do it. So getting those middle bits right, it's almost half the work of the whole sculpture. And then from this sculpture came this one. Simpler because it without the individual segments, but more complicated because it's got an extra twist to it. And very often at the end, I will spend a day or so on a sculpture just working by hand with sandpaper. It gives you there's nothing like a hand moving over a surface to feel where the bumps are, feel where the faults are, for that finish. Where I live, we've got barns in various states of dilapidation, but I've got space, I've got fresh air, and I've got no neighbours that mind about the noise and the dust, and that's the best thing. Oh, I love it. Yes, I know nothing else. I mean, that's what I do. So, yeah. Of course, the nicest thing is when someone buys the sculptures and clearly really enjoys them, and you know, if it brings them happiness, that's wonderful.